Okay, guys, let's do the recap. First of all, as everybody's probably well aware of at this point, the markets are slowing down a bit. What do I mean by that? Well, some people would say the markets are getting tired. You're not going to really hear me say that. What you're going to hear me say is the markets have been making some really, really good moves. And they made some good moves again today. But you have to be at the top of your game, and you have to be trading a solid methodology. The first trade of the day that we had a trade earlier than what I'm going to show you here, but was right here, and I think the stock market opened at the same time. And it's what we call our S play. I don't know why that went down there, but it's what we call our S play. And this trade would have gone for somewhere around 20 to 25 pennies. I did not take that trade. See that little blue dot? Whenever you see a blue dot, it means I did not take the trade. But it worked for 20, 25, 30 pennies, I don't know, somewhere around there. But I decided not to take it. I guess maybe because the stock market was opening and let things settle in or what have you. First real trade of the day for me was what we call a power play plus the differential. And this is, of course, as all our trades are, a trade you will learn. This trade was taken somewhere around 94, 22, 23, 24, 19, 20. It doesn't matter. You have about 5 or 6 pennies within that range to take this trade. And the trade, if held, would have gone over 100 pennies. We're not looking to make 100 pennies on every trade. That's a little silly. But this trade, the power play, in conjunction with the second trade, which is our RS, that happened to show up, you have a very nice blended average. You're taking contracts all along the way. And all of a sudden, you have something really, really cool, which is an add-on to your first trade, or if you missed that trade, you certainly had a standalone trade here at around 93.80-ish, and that went 30 to 50 pennies, depending on how you handled it. What I really want to tell everyone is that if you learn my methodology, the only way, in my very, very strong opinion and hundreds of students I've trained, the only way you're going to fail is if you quit. And there's not a better methodology out there. Every once in a while, some idiot will post something out there on one of the message boards just because they're not a success in life in general. And in the decades that I've been around, I have maybe 1 or 2 complaints, which is pretty good. And what does that say? Well, that says that not only do I know what I'm doing, but a lot of people who I've trained and taught and mentored know what they're doing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, when most people are trading crude oil, a lot of them are going for 10, 15 pennies in a day. To me, that's a little sad because you're not going to get too far in this business. You're going to burn out and churn and all of those things. The goal is to try to execute somewhere between 50, 60 pennies a day with multiple contracts. And that's not bad. That's not bad. As I like to say in a joking way, it pays the water bill. Until tomorrow, I will see everybody back here. Make sure to sign up for the free trial at futurestradingcoach.com, and that is for the call room. Richard will be in that room. He will be making the calls, and the calls will be on all of the ES on the ES. So please, you owe it to yourself. Okay, everybody else is taking you and taking you out in the back door and beating you to death, and you've gotten nowhere. Well, now it's time to get somewhere. Thanks for listening, and let's get you to the promised land. Take care, guys.